Let's get this work started today. So we have food, we have water. We're working towards seismic. We need to get heat and pressure rolling is what we need to do. Like, we need to get heat and pressure rolling. So, let's talk getting heat and pressure rolling. That'll get heat and pressure, and that'll get heat and pressure. Okay. I think we're good. I don't know why I'm sitting here opening everything. What we want is we want to check on, that is sulfur. I wanted alloy. Alloy isn't every, oh no, alloy's right here. Okay. Alright, the other thing we need is we need osmium. Where is osmium? Right here. Okay. So we could build a couple of drills. Do we have explosives anywhere? No, not yet. Okay. Explosives. What do we need? Sulfur. We do not have that much sulfur. So, here we go. We're gonna say we have 36 explosive powder on Selena and 23 on Prime. Okay, so let's go Selena. Grab me explosives powder. What does it take to build another one or two of these? Just a question. Cosmic quartz. Okay. Hear me out. Cosmic should be over here. We have exactly 2 of those. Now, we have more on some of the other planets, but hear me out. We build another 2 of these, right? Phosphorus, osmium, sulfur, obsidian, alloy. We're looking for circuit boards. Circuit boards. There we go, circuit boards. Okay, rockets is right next to circuit boards. We have exactly 2 T2 rockets. I can do that. Alloy. And uranium. Okay, cool. So here's the current plan, right? That one's already on a thing, so we can't really go and demolish that. But alright, that's okay, just a little too close. So then here's what we do. We say give me one here. That will connect there. Alright, so that's the perfect connection there. Okay. And then give me another one here. There, that will connect into there. Okay, good, perfect. That will be the plan. And then we can say, let's go to Prime and get me where's my osmium rods? Alright, so we have osmium on Prime, but not osmium rods. We have osmium on Selene, and we only have 7 osmium rods. Okay. Bring me all 7 of those, and as much of that as you can carry. Okay? Alright, cool. And then you launch. Now, you. Let's take a look at Prime first. We have 37 super alloy rods on Prime and 9 super alloy. That's fine. Bring me all the super alloy rods you can bring me. Just all of them. And you go too. Now, the only other question I have, I think I left them in specials. All we have here are energy fuses. Okay, that's fine. That's fine, that'll work. Alright. So here's the other thing we're going to do. Let's set this up to make as many iridium rods as we can. This is set to supply everything, right? Okay. And let's set this up to make some uranium rods. Oh, whoops. Nope, that's the wrong thing. Up here. Make some uranium rods for me, thank you. And then you guys can get to work. And while they're working, let's go. We want to go this way. These were the islands I was currently working on exploring. Let's go this way. We're gonna strip these islands of uranium, iridium, and any super alloy I can find. Because we're gonna need more. We're gonna need a lot more. And after that, I don't know. We'll see. So, words are escaping my brain. You ever have those days where you wake up and you realize there is not a single word in your brain? And your brain's just like, ha ha, I'm not talking to you today. And you're like, but like you kind of have to brain today, right? Because like, I can't live without brain. So you kind of have to brain today? And it's just like, nope. Nope. It's really frustrating. Okay. So I've decided we're going to leave these clams instead of destroy them. And see if they refill, right? Because, I don't know, they're clams. I kind of figure clams might refill. Right? What's in here? Ooh, I emptied this one. Okay, cool. I dropped the phosphorus because I really don't need it. But just kind of checking around here for more clams like these guys. Ooh. Big boy clam. Alright. That's about it, really. Where are we? Okay, so we're on this one. So let's go this one next. If I haven't been over here already, I have not. Air! Alright. And that's really about all we got over here. Okay. Pretty sure it's these 3 that I haven't gotten from there. And then we're done with the circle islands for a bit. For a bit. Hello. I assume that, like, what's gonna happen is we're gonna unlock earthquakes, and then once earthquakes start happening, like, these circle islands are going to become mountains. Somewhere. Which means maybe we want to build on these guys. Right? Because then we can have a nice mountain view. I don't know. But, like, I assume that's what's going to happen. Okay. Wrong button. Correct button. Let's put that out. Let's say... Could you hold on to that, please? The world's going green. Is it just a green storm, or are we getting a meteor shower? I'm gonna say it's just a green storm. You know, just like we have purple storms on the other planet. This is just a green storm. By the way, give me water. Thank you. Yeah, just a green storm, because if it were a meteor shower, we'd be hearing meteor impacts by now. Okay, so we've gotten the clams on this island and they haven't refilled. Doesn't mean they're not going to, just that they haven't yet. Because I'm pretty sure that's one of the last things we did the other day. Now, it's very possible that they may not refill at all. I don't know. I'm going to guess they don't. But it would make sense if they did. Right? Like, that makes sense. Anything on here? Nope. Alright, well that's it for the Circle Islands. Circle Islands have been officially cleared. We go home, we empty our pockets into the sorting cabinet, and I go check my machinery and see if my rockets have returned. right? We go home, we unload everything, we call the truck back, and we see if my rockets have returned. And we see what's going on. Ooh, we've reached 1 MTI. Fun. Now. Let's head inside. At least one of my rockets is back. Okay. Since we're here, how are we doing? Submerged to seismic activity. We're only 10% there. That's fine. I mean, it's not like a super shocking development that we're not fully there yet. Thank you. Right. We can turn you off for the minute. And we can turn you off for a minute. Are you not set to supply? No, you're set. Because I know for 100% fact that there's gotta be space in Iridium. Right? Like, there's gotta be. Okay. Let's grab some stuff. Alright. I don't think you were set to supply everything. No, you were not. But I will grab that. Call the truck back. Okay. Sorting. This is set to highest priority, right? No, it's set to normal. Highest priority, please. Thank you. Okay. Done. So, we don't really have a place for that yet. We're gonna put it in special for now. Quick question for you guys. Alright, give me... Where's my multipliers on this list? We have pressure, energy, planet, oxygen, production. Trade rockets. Here we go. Bring me all the trade rockets. You know, since you're there. Also bring me all the circuit boards you have left. What about... I feel like we should get aluminum from Prime, not Selene. Because Prime actually produces aluminum and Selene does not. Launch. Yeah. So it's landing on this side of the island, so that's where we've got to go. Alright, you... change to Prime, please. And go get me all the aluminum you can. And bring it back. We might leave you for a little bit. Oh, are you guys going into the ocean? Please don't go into ocean. I don't like it when you go into ocean. It's kind of a pain in the butt for me when you go into ocean. Yeah, don't go into ocean. No, don't do that. Yeah, that. Don't do that. Okay, that's cool. Where are you going? You're the last one to fall. Straight into the ocean, ain't you? We've talked about this. That's not the ideal place for you guys to land. Alright, here we go. Fine, if you're gonna go in the ocean, at least land in the shallows. See, like all this. This all landed in the shallows. Shallows are great! I know food and oxygen are getting low. I'm aware. I gotta check the deep shallows. Okay, here we go. Yep, there's a couple of things down here in the deep. We're gonna not make it back home in time. But that's okay. At least we'll clear out most of what fell in the ocean. Right? That's gonna be the plan. At least we'll clear out most of what fell in the ocean. Yeah, I know. Okay, good. We came home. Throw this in sorting, please. Thank you. We need food. Thank you. And then I need to get back out there. Because there's still more stuff to collect. See? Like all of this. All of this needs to get collected. Because I don't know if you know, but we kind of need these base minerals. And they're not super available here. Okay. Do I fill up my bag first? What do you think? Do we think we fill up the bag too much? No, we didn't even fill up the bag at all. Okay, so there's nothing that fell on that side. Just check the land out here before we take a quick dive under here. And there's nothing that fell on that side, so we're good. Anything that fell over here? No, not really. Okay. Alright. Just checking. Those are not ready yet. And I'm stuck! 77. Okay. Alright, cool. Done! And we're inside. Over to sorting. Yeah. I'm assuming it's just that alloy is currently full, and it is. Let's put it in overflow for now. Okay. Ooh. Iron, silicon, it's all real full right now. That's nice. These guys are over in special. I don't think we have a place for them yet. Okay. Take that from sorting over into overflow. Overflow is officially overflowing. That's fine. Okay. So, what's our next plan? Eggplants are starting to fill up. Right, this is the only one we didn't send out, and it's because I'm not sure I wanted to send it out yet. Okay, here's the current plan. I do want this one to connect in, but I want it right there, right? We will put the water collector there, and we will say supply water, please. Thank you. Now, from Prime, we don't have any osmium or osmium rods to bring in. We could bring in more aluminum. I mean, I know I have it bringing in some aluminum. How are we on aluminum, by the way? We should be fine when it comes back. We're doing pretty good on all the base minerals. We're good on obsidian sulfur. We need sulfur. Okay, there we go. We can get sulfur from Prime or Selene because both have sulfur mines set up. So let's bring in a ton of sulfur. And then the other thing that I want to do is I want to set up a machine optimizer. Let's go for special. Get me 2 of those. Let's go to overflow. Get me 3 of those. Let's go to uranium. Get me 1 of those. And I kind of want to put it like right smack in the center. We'll put it right here. That way if we put a 4th one in, we can put one in right there. See? And it speeds the system up. Now, speaking of a sped up system, done. Right? There we go. There. Okay. Now. Let's talk about... Ooh, we need another 3 of those rods. I don't think we have them at the moment. Okay. Okay. Not a big deal. We can deal with that. Okay. So then. What do we do? That being the, we should probably go get more. If that's the case, right? Let's go grab the truck. Okay. And then we did the circle islands over here. We could do this guy down this way. That guy. We could move to working on this guy over here. And then we'll do the Crescent Moon Island. Right? And that'll be the plan. Is we'll see about stripping this island, and then we'll strip the Crescent Moon Island, and then we'll see what we can do from there. And then hopefully we should be ready to, we should have enough iridium and osmium and all that we should be able to start getting the drills and all that up. You know, maybe we put like the drills and all that on the, maybe not on the circle islands, because I'm thinking I might want to settle on there permanent. Nah, I kind of like where we are at the moment. Well, I mean, I like where we are at the moment, but I might not like where we are long term. You know what I mean? Any clams hanging out around here? Nope. Cool. Good to know. No clams, by the way. Okay. Done. Any clams hanging out around this one? Not really, no. Alright, well, you know. Can't blame me for trying. Unless, of course, you can, and then in which case you can stand there and say, I blame you! And I can say it. I mean, that's fair. That is very much fair. So there's that. Okay. There we go. Alright. So, what we're going to do here is we're just going to strip it of particularly iridium, but iridium, uranium, and superalloy are all coming with me. Do I need the superalloy right now? No. Am I going to grab it? Absolutely. Should I probably go home and make a recycling machine or two? Absolutely. Am I going to do that? Not right now, I'm not. Is there a reason? Well, mostly because I'm already on the island. And it's just, it would be a weird thing to go back. You know? Mostly because I'm already here, I'm already on the island. It'd be difficult to go back. Should I have thought about it before I left? Absolutely! Did I? Nope. I told you some days my brain just doesn't brain, right? I wake up and I'm like, hey brain, could you do a thing today? And it's like, nope. And I'm like, but like, how am I supposed to function without a brain? And it's like, don't know, but let's find out. And I'm like, this shouldn't be, no. That shouldn't be how you work. And it's like, yeah, let's find out. It's difficult. Okay, inventory's full, which I was kind of expecting. So let's go back to the truck. Dump off my inventory. And start going again. Mine. Ooh, Quasar. I do need Quasar for a lot of stuff. Ooh, I saw another one. Ooh, 2 more. Bioplastic, cool. Do need that. I appreciate that this planet doesn't get nearly as dark as the others did. Right? Like, the others got super dark, and I was like, ugh, I can't see a thing. And they were like, yeah, I know, right? Isn't that fun? And I was like, not really, no. I kind of like to see. So, I mean, at least they were like, okay, fine. We'll let you see on this planet. Really? Aw, thanks. I appreciate vision. Vision is great. I think that was the only clam over here that I could get. I should really be focusing on iridium. Like, I should really be focusing on iridium. And yet, here I am, not focused. Look, focus is not my strong suit, okay? And I hear you. You have a strong suit. Some days. But it's certainly not focus. Oh, I so did an ADHD brain yesterday and got absolutely nothing done. I don't know if y'all ever do that. But some days the ADHD monkey brain wins. And I can't concentrate on legitimately anything. And I get absolutely nothing done. And I know there's like 1,000 things I need to be doing. But the monkey brain wins. I hate it when that happens. Okay, we've gotten those. Have we stripped this out? No, we haven't stripped this one out already. Okay. It's gonna be like, we stripped this one out already? Well, that's impossible. This was such a big island area. We couldn't possibly have stripped it down already. Okay, so don't let me forget, when we get back, we have to make a recycler. Should I go ahead and set up a thing so that I remember to make... Where did you get silk? Why am I asking questions to a clam? Do I really think, number one, that it's going to answer Number 2, that it's going to answer in English. And number 3, that it's alive. It's a digital construct. It's not real. Okay. I think this is probably going to be it. Like, I know we filled up the truck. So once I fill up my backpack here, we're done. Which is good, because we're also almost out of food. We're getting quite hungry. So, I do need to go back. Yep. Where is back? I think that's back, right? I think that's the Crescent Island. That's my island, and those are the circles. So we gotta go back to my island. I should probably have re-upped on oxygen in the truck before we started heading back, but... well, here we are. Heading on back anyway. So we're going south from there to finish that island off. Maybe we should build on that one. Right? Because I'm thinking the circles might be a fun place for me to build long term. Like, if this loses its water, because if this loses its water, it's not going to be as cool of a place for me to, like, have a base at. So, like, if this one loses its water, maybe we want to build, like, a mountain base this time. Sort that for me. Thank you. Also, sort that for me. Thank you. Also, give me a snack before it starts yelling at me that I'm hungry. Grab that. Grab that. I don't think we have... no, we have a thing for sulfur. Sort all that for me. Does it have a demand set up? Yeah, it does. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That one just wasn't set up to supply everything. Okay. Sort all that for me. We're gonna need another place to keep all this alloy. Right? This can go in special, this can go in special. Okay. So. I told you not to let me forget. And I almost forgot. I don't think we have any selenium down here, which is fine. We can just build this guy. Okay. Deconstruction chip just needs silicone and magnesium. I can do that. Okay. Give me 2 of those. Give me 3 of those. Let's go in here. Build me... where'd you go? Where did it go? Where did it go? I'm probably looking directly past it, right? Where did it go? Oh! It went there. Okay. Got it. Found it! Nobody panic, I found it. Okay, there we go. So that's for posterity, because we're probably gonna need it. Now, let me come in here. We need some iridium rods, right? Whole reason we went out was because we needed some iridium rods. Right? Whole reason we went out in the first place. I needed iridium rods. Now, let's grab alloy rods. Perfect. Okay, and let's talk where we are going to build. Thank you. I kind of want to build in this area to the south. You know, here's the other thing. Hello. Didn't know there was a clam on top of that one. Fun! Alright, here's the... Well, let's do the first build first. And then what I'm thinking we're gonna do is I'm thinking we're gonna put a teleporter on each island, right? We'll put one in the base and we'll put one on each island. So that's what, 4 teleporters right now? One in each island chain, I should say. Like one over at the Circle Islands, one over at the Crescent Island, one over at Terraform Island, right? Because this is like a big open plot of land here that's been mostly stripped, so it's good. Right? So this is a good place to start building. Okay. Largely because these things are huge. I mean, these things are massive. Right? So that's 4. Should be enough for 6 in here. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So that does it for our first run of stuff, right? We've got heaters, and we've got heaters running now, so that'll get a little bit of pressure and a lot of heat going. I think what we want to do from here is we want to set up teleporters on each island chain. The one for this island chain will be inside my base. And then we'll put one on the other 3 island chains. So that'll be 4 teleporters in total. Do I think we have enough for 4 teleporters? Nope. But we're gonna find out in a second. Pulsar. Ooh. We got Pulsar. We're getting a lot of T2 rockets. I didn't even know those were a thing that I could unlock. 1, 2. 2. That's 2, 3, 4. Okay. Osmium is going to be the question. I did just call in a bunch of osmium, though. Right? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Zoolite is not even close to a problem. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. Just like that. Okay. So then we'll put 1 right here. And this will be home. And we'll put 1 over on that island, 1 over on the Circle Islands, and 1 over on the Crescent Island. And that'll make my life easier in the long run. So that we can just teleport back and forth to the different islands instead of having to fly there and take forever to get there. You know what I mean? My fault. I fell into the water. I don't know why I'm holding down V. Like, that's gonna help. Let's put it right here next to the water. Okay. Alright, this is Terraform Island. Terraform Island, thank you. Back home, please. See? It's nifty, right? That's Crescent Island. Let's go Circle Islands next. Right? I'll put it as centrally located in Circle Islands as I can. Hey! We have a T2 wind turbine. Looks like that can float on water. Which makes sense. Because we're on a submerged planet. I'm just saying. So what about this one? Or this one? One of these two. Maybe this one, because it's kind of the most centrally located and sort of flat. Okay. It's also fairly well stripped. Okay. Where are we? This one. Alright. This one. Right on the top of the hill. It's exactly in the center. Okay. And we call this Circle Islands. We go home. Alright. And then we'll put up the last one over... That's Circle Islands, isn't it? Yeah. Last one's over this way. That's Crescent Island? Or at least that's what I'm calling it from now on. So we'll call that one Crescent Island. And we'll get all this stuff started. Now this one I haven't even started working on over here. So that's gonna be fun. What about putting it right over here? In the middle of the crescent-ish. Yeah, right here works. Okay. And we say Crescent Island. There we go. And we head home. Ha ha ha. Alright, so that gets us teleporters on all 3 of the major islands. Well, all 4 of our major islands right now. Because we have the Circle Islands, the Terraform Island, and the Crescent Island. There should be more than that, but that'll get us where we need to start. We've reached seismic activity. Coral! I love having coral. That's a cool idea. I want coral. Alright. Don't mind me. Let's get pressure motoring along. I mean, I know it's already moving, but like, let's really kick it up a notch, shall we? Let's make a couple dozen of these bad guys. Alright. There we go. And then let's put that into sorting, please. So that we can get this going. Okay. How are we doing? Okay. Perfect. Exactly what I wanted to know. There we are. Now. One, 2, 3, 4. And then 2. So if we say so that's what? 6, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. That would be 18. Let's just go with 1 for starters, just because of how much osmium this is going to take. I'm not even sure we have enough. Okay, yeah. Speaking of osmium, how much osmium do we have on Selene? We have 60. Any osmium rods? No. Just osmium. Bring it all. What the? Oh! Oh! Oh, it's an earthquake. What the? What the what? it's just this one. Hi. Ooh. New island. And it's purple. It looks like a bunch of mushrooms. So it looks like this is mushroom zone. Ooh. I'm hearing like waterfalls. That might just be my jetpack, actually. No, there is a waterfall. That is so cool. What are you? That looks like a man-made structure. Am I crazy? I mean, I might be crazy. That's fair. It's fair if you think I'm crazy. Personally, I think I'm crazy. So thinking I'm crazy is fair and warranted. Fun. Okay. This island has titanium? Naturally occurring? I love it. We're putting another teleporter on here. What is it, east from my island, I'm assuming? That is not my island. So it's kind of... My island is kind of like... that way. Okay. I'm also about to die for several reasons, most of them being oxygen related. I kind of feel like I'm hearing, I feel like I'm hearing meteors coming down, but I don't think that's the case. I legitimately don't think that's the case. I don't think this is my island either. I think I got to a different one. Okay, cool. We're back! That's fine. I need food. I need water. I need pulsar. I need zoolite, obsidian, and osmium. And we'll go put up titanium mushrooms. I think is what we call this one. And I'm gonna put up a thing over here. Hey, our first earthquake though! Technically, I think it's seismic activity, not necessarily an earthquake. So, like, it could be a volcano eruption for the next one. The next one could be like, oh my gosh, a volcano erupted! But I thought seismic activity would mean earthquakes. Frog pond! Up, 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 up. Not the way I wanted to go. Not where I wanted to go. There's definitely something happening, although I don't know if it's a meteor shower or a green storm. I'm going to assume it's a meteor shower, but hope it's just a green storm. Can I get up here, please? Thank you. There we go. Let's go right here. And let's put this down. I kind of want to be able to see the bottom of it, but yeah, that'll work. Just because I've had a problem falling through the world with these before. Okay. Titanium mushrooms. Okay. Titanium Mushroom Island. We got a new island. That is totally what I was not planning on doing that. By the way. That is not what I was planning on doing. Just so you know. I was planning, here we go, on going over to Terraform and we're gonna start putting down some drills. Alright, let's put them down over here. No? Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I figured as much. It's fine. Okay, cool. Where is... There's my teleporter. Bring me home and let's see if we've got enough for a generator. Pulsar, please. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just enough for one generator. I'm saying though. Just enough for one generator. There we go. Okay. We need to start making more generators. Or more pulsar. So, here's what we do for that. Excuse me. Come here. How much pulsar do you have on shelf? 14? Bring them all here. Also, sure, bring me the Blazar because Celine has Blazar. Launch. Okay, let's go check Prime real quick. You're set to Prime, right? Yeah. You have 83 pulsar. Well, hot buttered biscuits. Bring it all over here. You were set... Oh, you're also set to prime. Well, perfect. Get me more pulsar. Also, get me a little magnetar. And some quasar. And a little solar. Yay. Just so that we have it all. Bring it on back, if you would, please. Thank you. Okay. Perfect. So, while those are working, I don't want to move my, I was thinking about moving my generators over to the terraform island. I don't want to do it yet. But we are getting to a point where I want to consider that. Okay. Cool. 290 a second. Question mostly for me. Yeah, that does 1440. I'm guessing, like, the thing is with the seismic activity, is it not like, oh, you don't want to do the fusion generators, they'll explode? I'm assuming the answer is no, that's not what it is, But that does open up the thing of now that you have the T2 wind generators, maybe you could like do a green energy thing with the T2 wind generators now. Right? Where'd they go? I know I just unlocked it. Where is it? Okay, it's considered a lower level. Because when I do that, it's gone. Okay. But, like, I guess that could free up, like, a potential, oh, if you wanted to run it off green energy only. Like, using solar panels and wind turbines and all that. Like, that could be an option now. I don't know. I mean, the fusion-powered ones are still much, much better in my opinion, but that's just my opinion. Alright, so we've got a ton of pulsar coming back, which is fine. That's good. That's exactly what we want, because we're going to want enough pulsar to build a couple of... Where are my generators are currently around back here, right? Like, I'm pretty sure I hid them behind this stone. Yeah, I hid them back here. I kind of want to move these guys over to terraformation. Wasn't there, on that one, wasn't it? There was a clam hidden up there. Hello? No clam. I thought there was a clam hidden on one of these guys. Found it? Found it! And yes, there was a clam hidden on top of one of the rocks. Which tells me that the clams can appear on top of the rocks. I did not know that was a thing. I thought they were appearing on the side. Ooh, fun. Okay. Alright. Cool. No, we can't pull this further down because of the megadome. I could put a couple more, like, hallways up here, and then we could connect, like, the aquarium off this side. Which I might do. I might do that. We'll see. By the way, could you put all of this into sorting, please? Thank you. And all of this into sorting for the moment. Thank you. Although I'm not sure there's much it can do. Yeah, not really, no. Okay. It got the alloy, though. So that's helpful. There we go. That actually leaves special with just special items in it for now, which is good. We need that. Okay. So, how are you guys doing? Back in a couple of seconds. Back in even fewer seconds. Back in quite a few seconds. Okay. Cool. So, what do we want to do next? Would be the thing. To keep everything rolling the way we should, right? Well, first thing we want to do is we want to wait for that pulsar so we can build more generators. But after that, we're probably going to want to get oxygen, heat, and pressure rolling. We don't have oxygen going too well. What we've got for oxygen, I think, is just the algae generator and the T2 food growers. I wanted to see if we could get... thank you. Thank you. You're back. I wanted to see if we could bring in some bee larvae. Do we have any of that? I'm pretty sure we have some. Yeah, we've got some over at Selene. Over at Selene, we have some bee larvae. Also, bring in some T2 and T1 fertilizers. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Bring that down. Okay, perfect. Thank you. Alright. Let's check where we stand for the moment. With Pulsar, Blazar, Magnetar, Solar, Quasar. Okay, so we could use more of everything, really, is what we could use. Alright. So, here. You are going to bring me... Where are my quartz? Here we go. This is on Prime. We actually want to get Blazar from Selene, because Selene has a Blazar mine. We can get Solar from here. and magnetar and quasar from here. Sure. And then we can get pulsar and we just got solar and quasar, right? Yeah, so this one we want magnetar. There we go. Bring those back for me if you would, please. Now, pulsar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep this. Thank you. That's obsidian. I wanted alloy. Take all that. Thank you. Now, let's go to Terraform Island. And put down some of these guys. There we go. That's gonna be the plan. Now, what we are going to do is we are going to go back home. I'm gonna pick up the original bunch that I put down, and we're gonna move them. Here we go. We're gonna pick up these original ones. And we will move them to a place where I will not be in trouble should anything happen. Oh, that was somebody's car outside. Oh. I heard a low rumble and was like, ooh, are we getting another island? No. No, somebody's car was passing. All right. Okay, it won't let me go further in over there. Yeah, no, it won't let me go further in over there. Okay. Done. Alright, cool. Let's go check how we're doing on power. $9,000. Good to know. Okay. Snack time. Also, we need to make some beehives. They'll be back in a few minutes. Okay. About 3-ish minutes or so. Okay, so we need T2 beehives. And I want to try and experiment with the outdoor grow beds. I want to see if I can put the outdoor grow beds into the megadome. Weird if I could, but also all of the fun, and I will accept that. Alright, so that'll get plants and energy, and this will get, plants and insects, and this will also get plants and insects, which I want, but we also want it so that it will start generating both bee larvae and honey. Now, the other thing we need to work on is we need to get oxygen up and running. So, flower and plant spreaders. Should also probably put down a few more T2 algae generators. Question for me. How are we looking with bioplastic? Do I have bioplastic anywhere but in special at the moment? I thought I did. I do. Ooh, that is critically low. Okay. Can we make some bioplastic, please? Hey, I learned. Where are these coming from? That frustrates me a lot, right? Because you've always been able to see what is incoming on these screens, right? T2 Outdoor Farm coming at 1 GTI. Fine. Where? Where? Are they getting things like, oh, you're going to get the T2 rocket engine, and you're going to learn how to... Where is that coming from? Because I know it's not coming from Selene. None of that was available on Selene. I know it's not coming from Prime. We were looking at all the stuff that was available on Prime. We are in the middle of a green storm. So I should check and see what's going... It actually looks kind of blue in here. But out here it's green. What's going on? Is just a purple storm, but it's now green? Or are we talking solar storm? We're not talking anything coming down, right? So, like, where are those blueprints coming from? I mean, don't get me wrong. I appreciate that they're a thing. That's very nice. I like that. I just kind of want to know where they're coming from. And it's kind of frustrating that I don't. Okay. We need bioplastic, which I determined was over here, right? Yes, bioplastics. Good, we've got a little. Let's go to specials. Let's put those away. Okay. Give me one line of bees. Give me one line of bioplastics. I don't think we can do the tree bark thing yet. I don't know if we have tree bark. I think I only have 2 tree bark at the moment. Check the other side. I don't have any tree bark at the moment. Okay. Okay. Cool. That can get sorted. Sort that stuff for me, thank you. What are we missing? Probably mushrooms if I were to hazard a guess. I'm correct. Alright. Let's give it a rest. Let it do its thing for a little bit. Okay. Thank you. They're back. We need tree bark. We're also gonna need trees. So get me the Lula. Get me the redwoods. Do we have any fun butterflies? We have some fun fish. I could put some fish down. Get me some frogs. Sure. Sure. And why not? Grab me those. Okay. And then get me one more tree bark just to round out the shuttle and make it worth it. Bring all that back for me, thank you. You're emptied, and you're emptied. Perfect. Largely because we were coming down here and just demanding you bring back quartz, which I'm fine with. We are gonna need more quartz, so just bring me some of that back. I just launched that shuttle and didn't demand or send anything, so that was a waste and kind of dumb of me. But here we are. But this should actually help. Yeah, there we go. We're doing a lot better on Pulsar. Okay. Should I have told it to bring back at least bioplastic? Yup! I was gonna tell it to bring back Pulsar. Didn't do that. Kinda dumb. Alright. So, the problem is gonna be tree bark. We need bacteria. I think we might have everything we need to build this guy. Right? Let's go over here. Overflow. We have that. No, that's not part of it. I don't have bacteria. Do we have bacteria out somewhere? Yeah, we do. Got it. Over in special, we have those. Okay. I should have at least some sulfur on. Yeah, I do have some sulfur. Okay, sulfur, alloy, and give me at least 2 titanium. Okay, cool. So, here's what we do from there. We go outside. We say, give me, not here. This one and that one is there. Now, I am going to say, give me a T2 biodome. Can we connect it off here without a problem? No, we'd need to go one further. Okay. I can do that. I can do that easy. Okay. I can do that fairly easily. What we're going to do is we're going to come out here. We're going to say, give me 1, 2 of these. Then we're going to say, give me 1 of these right here. And then we can put the butterfly biome right here, and then we can put the aquarium out that way. Okay, now that we have that stuff taken care of, does everybody know what time it is? That's right, it's locker time! Okay. What do we need for another auto crafter or two? Osmium and super alloy rods. 1, 2. Osmium. That's phosphorus. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Okay. Here's the plan. Let's start with auto crafters. Here. And here. Okay. And then let's go lockers. There we go. Actually, yeah, just like that. Okay. There we go. And these are all off as well. Okay. So then, I want to put these lockers right about here. There we go. So let me have some more lockers all set up. We have iron already? Oh, right, because that was from overflow. Whoopsies! I'm good. Brain is working. Okay. So then, here's what we are going to do. We are going to say tree bark. That is park. We want bark. Thank you. You will demand bark. We want fertilizer. You will demand, where is it? T1, 2, and 3 fertilizers. Thank you. We want plants. You will demand all of the plants will be demanded here. You will be seeds. Any sort of seed will be demanded there. Okay. We need explosives, multipliers, and bee larvae. Okay. We need explosives, multipliers, bees, and you will demand. There are 2 forms of explosives. You will demand any and all form of multiplier. You will demand bees. And what does that leave us in here? These mostly should just stay under special. We'll leave that open for now. We'll keep these under special for now. there. Sort that away, please. Thank you. Now then. I really ought to get like a side exit out here. I found where the random iron came from. I deleted a thing by mistake. Whoops. Okay. The rest of those have all been emptied. Okay, perfect. This is going to go under special. We'll put them up later. Okay. So that being the case, also, before we say we're done, now that we have the T2 biome cranking, supply tree bark, please. Thank you. That way I don't have to worry about tree bark anymore. Okay, so let's talk bees. Let's go. One line of bees. One line of bioplastics. Hydration is critical. Thank you. Okay, and fertilizers. I need T1? No, we need T2. Alright, one line of T2. We need one line of tree bark. Okay. And then let's go put it on Circle Island. Right? Let's say these are super important. We need them out here. Okay. And then you just get to supply whatever. Mostly it's just going to be honey and bees. But I kind of super need you doing that so that we can start making food. Right? Okay. We're going to do that so that we can start making food. Okay. Cool. That's problem one down. Now, I have a question that's mostly for me. I think we put water around the back here. Yeah, water. Right, 1, 2, 3, yeah. We need, excuse me, thank you. Is this one not set to supply everything? Why are they not, because I know we have space in uranium. Like, I know we have space in uranium. Set to supply everything. Does the uranium not have a demand set up? No, it does. That's weird. Do we not have a thing requesting algae? No, we do. It's right here. It's full. What about squash? Squash is good. Methane. Okay. Our problem there is methane. Alright, not a problem. Not a problem at all. We need to put up some gas extractors. And then we're going to need, you guessed it, more lockers. We need nitrogen for that. Okay. Okay, not a problem. I can fix this. Okay. Does Selene have any circuit boards? No. Does Prime? I'm gonna say probably. Really? Really? No, huh? Weird. To be fair, I have been using circuit boards pretty liberally. Let's have you bring in nitrogen. You bring in... you guessed it, more pulsar. And you bring in methane. I do need Selene to bring in pulsar as well, but we'll deal with what's most important first. Okay. Thank you. Cool. So now we should have... Are you demanding, honey? You are. Okay. I was gonna say, we should have all this sorted. We just need to wait on our guys to get back at this point. Okay. So I feel like we put more lockers along the back wall here, and then we'll start lining the hallway. And if that's not enough, then I'll put another 3-level compartment, and we'll put more storage in that. Like, we'll do another extra large compartment. We'll put it out here. Whilst we wait, though. Pockets empty? Yeah. Whilst we wait, how about we grab the car and we do a little exploring? How's that? It's a blue storm this time. Do I care? A little bit, yeah. Okay, so they're landing over here by this rocket. One landed there. Alright, well so far at least they're all in the shallows, right? As long as they stay in the shallows, I'm fine with that. I hate it when they end up in the deep water. Okay, you're on land, you're good. You're on land, you're good. You're in the shallows, I'll take it. You're in the deep water? Are you kidding me? No, alright, you're on land. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Alright. You're going for the shallows? Yeah. Half on land, half in the shallows. That's fine. I'll take that. Alright, where are you three going? not go for the deep. Oh, I swear to heaven's sakes alive. Okay. Alright, cool. Alright, we gotta go check the deep. Nothing. Good. Good. Nothing in the deep. Do I really, like, super care about this? No. Am I here, though? Yes. Should I have bothered? Probably not. Here I am, though. Gathering resources from a meteor strike I really didn't need to care about. Because I might actually care about it. Look, I don't get the whole, like, space locker setup thing. I don't know. I know it's supposed to be really cool and it's supposed to be a way to, like, continually, like, get drops of minerals and everything that we need from, like, other planets. But, like, I don't get how it works. And, like, how I think it works, I would need way too much quantum quartz. Or cosmic quartz to make it work the way I think it works. Like, way too much. To make it work the way I think it's supposed to work. Inventory full. Cool. We go home. We go home, we drop it all in the sorting locker, find out we don't need half of it, and that we're okay. That's honey. See? Honey is starting to come in. That's good. Honey's starting to come in. All right. Did we get anything? Yeah, some stuff fell into the shallows in here. What about around this corner? You know, I really don't care. Honestly. I don't think we need half of what I'm picking up. Like, I know we're overfilled on iron. I'm pretty sure we're overfilled on magnesium. 90% of the sure that we're overfilled on silicon. It's really just cobalt that we were kind of hurting for. Cobalt and aluminum is really it. Especially since we now have a titanium island. I mean, I'm just saying. Right? Like, we got everything we need. Really. We're kind of overfilled on most of this stuff anyway. So there's that. Okay. Sorting locker. Are my guys just, like, busy? Is that the problem here? My guys are just too busy? I mean, that's possible, right? Because we only have, like, so many of them. So they're probably just on other missions at the moment. Yeah. Alright, titanium. We do need titanium and cobalt. Okay. Titanium is now full. Cobalt is far from full, and aluminum is not close yet. But yeah, like, ooh, we do need silicon. I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting us to need silicon, but there we go. So, like, iron, titanium, silicon, that's all full. Magnesium's full. Alloy we absolutely need more of, but, you know. We're just gonna have to start putting the rest of this in special. Keep the car, though. Alright. There. See, I told you I shouldn't have even bothered, right? I told you I was like, yeah, I shouldn't even bother. Right, we were gonna go back to terraformation and see what else I could mine. I don't know. Are my guys back? Maybe we hold off on that. Yeah, my guys are back. Yeah, see? Methane, nitrogen, pulsar. Honestly, we probably need more drones. I think I'm only working with like 4 drones on this planet. Here, let's start there. And let's say you make me some cards. Okay. Yeah. Now, you. You are going to give me some lockers. Because, I don't know if you noticed, but we are very much out of locker space. Okay. Cool. Alright, so then we need methane, nitrogen, oxygen, and then we will set up demands for, where is it? Methane. Set up demand for nitrogen. Set up demand for oxygen. Fish. Set up demand for any and all fish eggs. And what the hey, we'll put frog eggs in here as well. Okay. And we will say fish slash frogs. For good measure. Now. Okay. So, here's what we do next. Give me those two. Give me... We need an iridium rod. Not even close to a problem. Can have one in just a second. Now. You can supply the rest of that. And all but two of those. I am going to go over to Terraform Island. Whoa. I think we unlocked coral. Same neighbor's car got me again. Same neighbor's car just got me again. It's actually a motorcycle. I know exactly who it is. One of my neighbors down the road actually is a motorcycle enthusiast. And it is a delightful day for a motorcycle ride. So he is thoroughly enjoying his motorcycle today. We've unlocked coral. Let's go home. Because we must have unlocked coral because look at that. There's coral growing on those rocks. This is not where I wanted to go when I said let's go home. This is. Seismic shock. So, is it like unlock coral and then get a new island and then unlock something else and then get another new island? Is that what we're doing? We're like unlock something, get an island. Unlock something else, get an island. Unlock something else, get an island. Is that what we're doing? Is that what we're doing? Because I'm cool with that if it is. Do I get coral? I get coral on my island? Oh, that's so cool. I love it. I love it. Oh, that's so cool. Okay. I'm done, I promise. I'm probably not done. Don't tell me. Okay, anyway. All of this was because we needed T2 fertilizer, right? Can we get some more bio nuggets going? Probably. Could we get more silicon in here? Yes, we can. Could we shove this in here? Yes, we can. Okay. Cool. So that's magnetar. Quasar we wanted. Bacteria, mutagen, algae, bioplastic. Here it is. Alright, we only have 3 bioplastic though. It'll work. It'll do. I only need 2. Technically, I actually only need 1. For the most part. Because really all we need to do is we just need to get methane rolling. Right? Get me another iridium rod. Thank you. Two more alloy. Alright. Because all I really want to get right now is we want to get nitrogen and methane producing. Right? That's all I really want to get producing right now. You are supplying methane. Nitrogen. Pull up nitrogen. You will supply nitrogen. I'm not really worried about oxygen yet. Should I be? Probably. Am I? No. Is that dumb? Yeah, maybe. Okay. Now. Let's say we wanted to make some T2 fertilizer. Thank you. I just want 3 to start. Cool. Done. Okay, now we had bees. Bees. Ooh. We can do more than that, actually. Alright, could you make me another 3 of these? 1. Come on. Come on. Can you do it? Ooh. 1 more. That's all I need. I'll take it. Okay. And then water is easy, and so is alloy. I say that knowing that we are getting very low on alloy. But I can always go hunting for alloy, which it looks like I need to do, which is fine. I have a quick question though. Oh, we need T1 fertilizer as well. Whoopsies. Back to fertilizer, please. Here. Alright. I'm not worried about it. Okay, that's what I wanted to know. They have to go outside. There is no option B on that. It has to go outside. Which is fine. Not what I wanted, but that's fine. Okay. Okay, couple of things we want to do. Let's go to Terraform Island, because I did not finish doing that one. See? I told you I didn't finish doing this one. So we want all the uranium and alloy that we can find from here. All the uranium, iridium, and alloy we can find. Thank you. I definitely checked these guys, right? Yeah. What about you? Did I check you? Yep. Checked you too. Woo! More goodies that I haven't gotten yet. Thank you. I mean, if I have to, I can start getting like uranium and iridium and all that shipped in from our other other planets. didn't even hear this one coming in. Hi. Do we have more of these that I did not even hear coming in? Is that just like, hey, surprise islands are a thing that's going to happen now? There's 2. Maybe 3. There's at least 3 that we have, right? Because there's Mushroom Island here. And there's this island, this one, and this one. So there's at least 3. Well, hi. Oh, I guess that one came up together. Alright, so there's 2. Hi. Glad to know I did not hear any of those coming in. Cool. Not frustrating in the slightest, you know? Okay. So same thing here where we're just going to... Ooh, mine now. Also mine now. Already harvested that one. Cool. Fun. Give me air. I'll pick up the truck. Just needed air. Just a real quick air up. Okay. Alright. Well... Okay. Yep, got all that. We're not missing, like, anything up top here, are we? Nah, not really. Alright. Cool. Alright. Ooh, missed that. Okay. Home we go. We've got some more islands to set up. Okay. I'm gonna have to do this myself. Ugh. My guys are just a little too busy. Alright. My guys are just a little too busy. I think I'm only working with like 4, so they just can't keep up with the demand right now. Is just the thing. is that they're just having trouble keeping up with the demand at the moment. Also, this does change what I thought we were looking at. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, let's do 3. Also, this does change what I thought we were looking at as far as the islands go. Because I thought what we were looking at was like, it was gonna go all, okay, so you're gonna do an island, and then you're gonna unlock something in terraforming. And then you're gonna do another island, and then you're gonna terraform something else. And then you're gonna do another island, and then you're gonna terraform. I thought that's what they were doing. But by the general look of the thing, that's not how this is gonna go. Okay. That is all that we're currently looking at, right? We could do a 4th one and do like 1, 2, 3, and then we already have one up here. I really kind of wish I could see further, so we could do 1, 2, 3. We've got one there. Ooh, we could harvest magnesium over there. That's fun. Okay. So then our best bet is to go to Terraform Island and just zip on over real fast to the other guys. Thank you. And then we have 3 new islands. Right over here. So, like, unless we already unlocked seismic aftershocks, that kind of changes what I thought was going to happen. Right? So we come in here. And we say... yeah, let's go right here. Fogs. Whenever we unlock fogs, they're going to go right there. And then we're going to say mountain 1. That's not how you spell mountain. That's also not how you spell mountains. Close enough. And that gets us this one. This is the big one. And then... somewhere past this one, we're going to have mountains too. Right? Ooh. Hi. Effigy. Ooh, a poster J. Fun. Ooh, need that. Mine now. I'm not trying to, like, fully look through the islands yet. But, you know, since I'm here, we might as well. Why are they glowing green? Why is this area glowing green? Say this is Small Mountain. Small mountain. And then what I put as mountains 1 is actually going to end up being large mountain. So this is a small mountain zone. This will be the medium mountain zone. Is it just getting dark? Is that what this is? It's just getting dark is all. Okay, if you insist. Okay. Trying to get up here. Okay. Here. And then we will say, put this right here. I will say, medium mountain. That's fine. I can fix that real fast. Boop! Oxygen level not critical anymore. And then let's say large mountain. All right. Perfect. Woo. Let's go over to sorting, please. Thank you. You guys can start doing your thing. Do I have to do any more? I didn't even hear these guys pop in. So that frustrates me quite a bit. Alright, let's go over to Crescent Island. Yeah. Because I haven't even started doing this one yet. And you've already given me 2 new islands. Game, you're being too nice. Actually, I should really, where'd it go? I should really put down a beacon for each teleporter is what I should really do. So that I can find the teleporters, because the teleporters don't pop in until you're really close, like practically right on top of them. See? Which is kind of an annoyance. It's not a massive problem, just a mild annoyance. I'll take that with me, thank you. They're trying. Heaven help them, they're trying. Alright, how's methane looking? Yeah, y'all aren't full at all. Okay, now the whole reason I came back was not to look at how that's sorting out. No. The whole reason I came back was to be like, how are we doing? Yeah, we haven't gotten close to seismic aftershocks. Okay. Okay. That makes sense. We haven't even gotten close to seismic aftershocks. So that is not part of the seismic aftershock thing, which does confirm the fact that, yeah, my original thought was wrong. Actually, real fast. Give me beacons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Give me beacons. Give me. Not all of that. And then from sorting, Give me silicone. That should be enough to do all 7. I should also probably set one up for home. So we say home. Okay. And then give me titanium, aluminum, and silicon. And then we're just gonna go from teleporter to teleporter and just do one of this and just say pop this down. Circle islands. Teleport. Circle island. Okay. We'll just name it after the island stops. Terraform island. Terraform island. Okay. And then we're just going to put this down and say Crescent Island. Here we go. Small mountain. Thank you. Titanium mushrooms. Okay. Just because these things are really hard to see. Large mountain. There we go. Thank you. And then lastly, medium mountain. Yeah, no, it's spelled correctly. Okay, cool. Perfect. Re-up on air, please. Thank you. That makes things a little bit easier, mostly for me, so that I can find the teleporters again when I need it. Whoops, sorry. Destruction! We wanted to go to Crescent Island because I've done the rest of them. So that was my only thing. I just wanted to kind of mark things. Because, yeah, like the beacons help because now I can see where all the teleporters are. There we go. I couldn't see where my teleporters were before. So now if I have to get back, I just follow the teleporter depending on which island I'm on. Or just find the closest one. Grass! We're getting grass. That's not the stage I thought we were headed for next. Although I don't remember what the next stage we were headed for was. I mean, I know the stage that's coming up after this one is supposed to be, ooh, fogs. Is supposed to be seismic aftershocks, right? But I forget what we were currently working towards. I forget what we were currently supposed to be working towards. Anything on top of these rocks? No. Just had to take a peekies. This is also part of Coral Island out here, so we'll come out here. Get stuck in some coral. I called it Coral Island. It's Crescent Island is what I named this one. This is Crescent Island, technically. I don't think I brought the car. No, I did bring the car with me. Okay, perfect. What have we got over here? I'm gonna be weird. I'm gonna jump over here. And we're gonna say, drop the car. Drop my stuff. Oxygen. And then back out to those two little islands that I was working on clearing. So I cleared this one, right? Almost. Okay, now I've cleared this one. Alright, let's go for this one. Just checking for stuff like that. Collecting from that. And then let's check this stuff in the middle for clams. I mean, I didn't think it was gonna have any, but you know. Always good to check. And then over here. Let's get the good stuff. Hydration is easy to fix. Done! We're on a waterlogged planet and I've got a lake water filter on my suit. This is easy. I've got a water filter built into my suit and we're on a waterlogged planet. This is an easy thing to fix. Okay. That's clear. I'm just saying. I mean, it does look like it connects to the mountains, too. Well, did look like it connected. Shh. I wasn't supposed to see that. I'm pretty sure I wasn't supposed to see that. Like, I'm pretty sure I wasn't supposed to have spotted that. But it looked weird. There was like some kind of graphical glitch in the water. I just wanted to know what it was. Doesn't work over there. Just in the one spot. Okay. I have to go back to the truck, which should be just around this side of the boulder. I know. The truck should be... Oh, it's right over there. Okay. It's not a problem. We're closer here. Sorry. Home. What? I wasn't gonna pass out? I don't know what you're talking about. There we go. Since I'm here, it's gonna yell at me to get food soon, so we might as well do that. Back to Crescent Island, please. Not the truck. We were around this corner. I'm working my way back towards the truck. So let's go around this corner. Ooh! Do we have Species 3? I think we have Species 3. Species 8 was a fun surprise, though. There we go. So I was gonna be like, why is my mouse not responding? Okay. My mouse just does not like to turn sometimes. It's weird. See, like that. It didn't want to turn. I turned, it didn't go. It was like, oh, you want to keep going? Yeah, there's another one. Particularly on this island, it seems. But I make a turn, and it just does not do it. That's weird. Huh. That's weird. Fun glitch. That's not frustrating at all. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay. Huh. Alright. Anyway. I feel like we're probably getting close to full backpack soon. Weird. Alright. See, particularly on this island, I'm not doing that. My hands are off the controls. I am not doing this. I don't know what's going on. My hands are completely off the controls. Okay, so my keyboard is non-responsive now. That's fun. Guess we're just going out this way. Not what my plan was, but here we are. Don't know why my keyboard is suddenly being non-responsive. Right in the middle of game. That is not annoying to troubleshoot. Okay. Yeah, oxygen level is low. No, I get that. Cool. Everything has stopped responding. Sweet. Because I would hate to have a that would be just the absolute worst. And then the entire world just freezes. Great. Great. Okay, cool. So, are we crashing or what? Yep, we're crashing. Cool. Fun. All right. So that's a load of fun. And my mouse is still completely unresponsive, by the way. So I would give you guys, we're going to have to give you the old break video. I don't have the new break video set up on the laptop. So I'm going to give you guys the break video. I'll be right back. Okay, I turned it off.
It'll probably make him more anxious. Whatever happens here, he's old. You have no clue. You didn't see what we saw. I don't know. What exactly happened? I'm not sure. The time it seems so real. Now it's all
You know I'm working on that. Are you trying to help? want to help open Daddy's birthday present? Kay, are you helping? Kay, I turned it off.
It'll probably make him more anxious. Whatever happens here is over now. You have no clue. You didn't see what we saw. I don't care. What exactly happened? I'm not sure. At the time it seemed so real. Now it's all
working on that. Are you trying to help? Gonna help open Daddy's birthday present? Okay, are you helping? Okay, so my computer crashed. That was fun. That was lots of fun. Okay, it's doing this thing where my mouse is being super non-responsive, which is annoying. But okay. I don't think it's the game, I think it's my computer. I don't know why my computer decides to do this every now and again. See, I'm turning and my mouse is not responding. Keyboard is responding. But my mouse has just decided to just quit. Which is frustrating. Okay, I'm fine. That's fine. It's all good. We're back. I'm not upset. I'm not angry. Not frustrated. And certainly didn't slam my mouse down so hard on my table thing that like I almost broke it 4 times. It's fine. Certainly I would never do that. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't rage like that. I don't know what you mean. And I know you can be like, hey, that's probably why it's broken. And I can tell you, no, it's not. Because it was not behaving like this before, or because it was behaving like this before, and that's why I got angry at it. So no, that's not why it's broken. It's broken because it's being a butthead. I don't even think it's the mouse that's broken. I think it's the computer. And no, I have no clue why it does this. See, I'm moving the mouse right now, and it just doesn't move. I was shifting the mouse so I could turn, and it was just like, no, you're not. And I was like, yes, I am. And it's like, cool, but no, you're not. Oh, I thought that was osmium for a second. It's not. It's coral. Can we move? Okay, fine. Can we strafe and then move? Well, yes, but the mouse is deciding not to be responsive. Cool. And I kind of need the mouse to be responsive. And now my computer has decided not to respond. And now my keyboard is turned off. Okay, so I'm just gonna end stream here for today and do some work with my computer because my computer is just being a butthead. I'm not touching any of the keys, by the way. My keyboard has shut off. My mouse is non-responsive. I am just, I'm stuck. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and just not stream right now so that I can figure out what on earth is wrong with my keyboard and mouse. And I will be back, if I am live tomorrow, it will be with Raft with my husband. And if we are not live tomorrow, then we will probably be live on Tuesday with Raft. But otherwise, I will be back with Planet Crafter on Wednesday. I am live every Wednesday to Sunday, usually around 10 a.m. Eastern or New York time, whichever is easiest for y'all to Google. I hope you have a great day. I've got to go deal with tech issues. Yay! Everyone's favorite. All right, you guys have a great day. I